Hello and welcome, beautiful soul, to my channel Meditation and Tarot with Corina. And if we don't know each other, I'm Corina, meditation teacher and tarot advisor. And this is your space to come back to yourself, come back to your heart, and come back to your bodies. I know it's so much easier to get distracted about the world around us. But the true reason we're here is to get to know ourselves and to get to know what lies beyond the body, the mind, the stories that we tell ourselves. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I invite you to do so. It helps me so much. So if you enjoy the video, please like, subscribe, comment, and even send me a question if you have any questions, or if you'd like me to do a reading for you. I'm not going to mention your name. I'm just going to mention the question. So please send your emails to corinapod3@gmail.com. In today's video, I'm going to bring up the topic of money because I know a lot of people kind of feel a little bit odd and strange when the topic of money comes up. And this is because of the way most of us were brought up, that like kind of money is taboo and we don't talk about money. So in today's meditation, we're going to ask our higher self, and we're actually going to ask the cards later, what does my higher self want to know about, or believes? What does my higher self believes about money? And if you don't know who's your higher self, the higher self is the most elevated part of you. It's the one that knows everything about you, and it's constantly guiding you when you allow it. So without further ado, let's just start our short meditation, and I invite you to take a deep breath in and sigh it out. In and out, in and out. Take a moment to focus your attention inward, noticing your inner landscape. And notice where your imagination takes you in this moment. Are you in a beautiful meadow with colorful flowers? Are you on a mountain top, by the lake, or in your most favorite place in nature? Just notice, where is your imagination taking you? Begin softening your shoulders, letting go of that imaginary weight you feel you need to carry on your shoulders. Softening your arms, your legs, every muscle in your being. And gently bring your awareness into your heart space. And reflect on the question, what does my higher self wants me to know about money? What does my higher self believe about money? Spend the next few breaths pondering on this question, with no pressure to come up with an answer. Just simply listening and feeling into your connection to your highest self. Allowing your awareness to rest there in your heart space, so you can receive any guidance, insights, or messages with an open heart, open mind, open body, and open spirit. Blessings and namaste. Well, let's see. What does your higher self believe about money? The Ace of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. I knew that some cards from the Suit of Pentacles were going to show up because the Pentacles are connected with the material financial realm, the food, health, home, bodies, and sex. Okay, so what does your higher self wants to know about money? So definitely the Ace of Swords is the card of new beginnings and new opportunities. And it's like, you see, the sword is cutting through all the illusions. Everything perhaps that you believed about money is like, no more. No more. Let's have a different belief about money and how you view money. You might find it a little bit challenging at the beginning because it's kind of allowing that new belief to be integrated in your mind, in your nervous system. It's going to take some time, but it's just about time to view money in a different way, regardless of how you were taught in the past, regardless of your upbringing, regardless of what's happened in your household and what your parents told you about money. So now it's a new beginning to view money with new lenses, to have a different perspective of how you also notice your relationship to money, or even if you feel like you have a relationship to money. Because the Knight of Cups is encouraging you to go with your intuition. If you felt it down that you are rich, you are abundant, you are resourceful, you know that you can you can share with others your resources, your abundance, then the Knight of Cups invites you to really trust that, whatever it's in your heart, you're here to share it with others. So definitely your higher self views you as someone that's here to support others, maybe to improve their relationship to money, maybe to be the bearer of news that you don't have to be scared of money. You can learn how to approach and how to circulate money in a healthy way. And the last card is the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles, as you can see, this man in this card, he's holding too tightly on to money for the fear that he doesn't want to lose it. He doesn't want to be left without money. And because he's doing that, he's blocking, as you can see, he's got a pentacle on the top of his head. He's blocking his connection to the divine. So you probably also are like someone that made a good amount of money, but you've got to a point where you are stagnating. You're not improving your wealth. And this is because you're not open to new opportunities that come from the divine. And he also has a coin in front of his heart, so he doesn't want to break his heart. He's just gripping on to money. So his energy is shrinking and he's not circulating money in a way that your higher self would like you to do, because money is here to circulate, to be circulated. It's like energy. The more it stays in one place, it stagnates and it keeps you stuck. So a question to reflect on would be, where in my life I am shrinking, myself, my energy, my relationship to finances, and even your relationship to yourself. And the underlying energy is the Five of Swords, and it feels like, you always kind of had to fight for money. There's always a battle. maybe it was internal, maybe it felt like external, but you felt you were on the side of feeling like winning is more important than, losing, up to a point that you maybe didn't even take in consideration how other people were feeling around you. So just reflecting on the relationship with money, it's simply essential. And just maybe that one part that will be very, very important is to notice if you have a relationship to money, if you consider money a friend or an enemy. So I hope you enjoyed today's reading. And like I said at the beginning, if you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thank you, and bye for now.